Good evening. A very, very special New York Yankee Mania telecast, everyone. It's not the greatest news that I wanted to bring you guys, but it is breaking news as we speak. I am going to bring Ken on, one of our morning co-hosts and from The Ugly Truth. Ken, how you doing? Good evening.
Hey, how's it going, Joe?
Was going good until Nipton put some bad news out just a few minutes ago. I'm hoping he'll join us, but I guess here we go. Luke Weaver is going to be out. He's going to be put on the IL according to ESPN. 6 weeks. Big blow to the Yankee bullpen. And, how do we react to that? Or do we react, no act, or it's not that great? Yeah, Jeff Paxson has broke the story.
Hey, Jacob, thanks for
What do you
hopping
think,
on.
Ken? What are you thinking?
It's not great news, but it's not irrecoverable. I don't think there's a need to make a drastic move to bring a bullpen arm in. We got Fernando Cruz coming back tomorrow, and he is just a freaking strikeout machine. We could swap either him or Devin Williams, put them in the closer slot, and the other be the setup guy. Plus, you've got Johnny Loizaga that has been coming on. He's been able to produce in one-inning spurts and reasonably well. So 7, 8, and 9 can still be covered.
And Jake with a comment here. There we go. The fact that Boone pitched him in a blowout really pisses me off. Wonder if that contributed. It's possible. It's very, very possible. Who knows? I do know that he's been overusing that bullpen, as we know. And bottom line is, it's not a good deal. Not very good at all. A little annoyed, to say the least. I don't know. It's wow.
Well, it just means that the Yankee
never
bats
expected that. If nothing else, Luke Weaver will get some well-deserved.
Well, it just means that the Yankee bats need to come out and just pound teams into oblivion, like we were early in the season. So we don't need a closer.
Right, that's true. The bats are going to have to come through now. They don't really have a choice at this point. Ken, I think you should. It's frozen over here with you right now. Could you log out and try again? Because you're frozen. Oh, you're moving now. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right. Whatever you said, we did not hear. So say it again.
Well, if the bats are pounding like they were in the early part of the season,
frozen again.
Am I frozen still?
Okay. Yeah, you're live. You're moving.
Early in the season, we were pounding out a lot of runs. There wasn't really a need for a closer. Not anything saying that we can't do it again. And if you look at our schedule coming up here for the month of June, it's not as arduous as it was last month for May. Got some pauses in there, so I think we'll be all right.
Hello to Sean Browning. He says, yeah, it means Williams has to step up and be what he's expected to be as the way we traded for him. Fair enough. Let's see, Jake. Do you think they're going to use Devin in the ninth inning or someone else? Who knows? It could be bullpen by committee, really. It could be one night, could be Williams. One night, it could be Cruz. One night, it could be Loizaga. And even Mark Leiter Jr. has stepped up pretty well. Look at his ERA in May, Ken. It was like
Leiter
like
Jr.
early
has
ones.
Leiter Jr. has 2 saves on the year already for us. He's
Right.
done the job, and he's capable of doing it.
Well, some of Boone's decisions this year has totally been questionable. He's pitching people way too much, in my opinion, and that's because our starters can't go more than 5. This mentality of five innings and whatever, and then if you're lucky and you're not lucky enough, you get it. You really have a problem. So. There's a lot to consider here, but now that I didn't see any news on Dominguez, which might mean maybe he's okay. He might sit out for tomorrow's game, but maybe come back on Wednesday. And we're supposed to have some good weather and very hot weather in New York. So let's see how they play this. But this was a little bit unexpected. It really was. First of all, did not think we are going to go back live, but I thought this was just something better than just doing a small insert of saying that, this is the Yankee closer, guys. So I thought it was well worth coming and discussing it at this point. But Ken, like I said, we could spin this any which way, but it is going to hurt. There's no question in my mind. It will hurt, and you got to see how Cruz comes back. And let's bring in the person that broke the story for us.
Hey,
Pippin, how you doing?
What's up, Ken?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Joe?
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to go do a live stream, but when we found this out, it was well worth it than just to put out a fast little spin on it. So
yeah, so this is devastating to see, but he'll be back strong. But now this gives Devin Williams a chance to rebuild his stock as a closer. So I think obviously Devin Williams to go back to the closer role, and then Fernando Cruz you got coming back soon. But I wonder who they're going to call up now for this injury thing. But we got to see. But now, I mean, you still have obviously Johnny Lasagna, and then obviously Devin Williams back in the closer role, and then once you get Fernando Cruz, I mean, we still have depth obviously in the bullpen, but losing Luke Weaver is just horrible, and what a hard worker he is, and just to see this happen to him like this, but he'll be back. They said he'll be back in 4 to 6 weeks, so hopefully by the mid or end of probably July he'll be back, I think. But
6 weeks, yeah, it's going to be. Sean Browning's going. They'll probably bring up the guy that I discussed today.
Winning,
yes,
yes.
That's probably who they'll probably end up bringing up.
No, I don't see it.
It's going to be tough, but at least it's not a crazy schedule. I think we're going to be able to bear it, but it's going to. It all depends. I mean, Cruz has to step it up again. Williams really has to step it up. There's no question in my mind. If he doesn't step it up, we've got problems. We definitely have problems if he doesn't step it up. So,
well, you also have to remember that Scott Efros completed his rehab assignment and was sent to AAA Scranton. He's
He's with AAA now.
Yeah, he's a major. He was reassigned to AAA. He's a major league talent, and he could certainly step into the slot, not as a closer, but as a bullpen arm. Hey, Razil, thanks for hopping on.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up?
Now the sleeper agent Williams has to really man it up. Yeah,
Yep.
you're right about that. Thanks for joining the stream on short notice, everyone. Jake says, I agree. Schedule is slightly easier compared to last month. I wasn't expecting him to hit the IL, so it's a shock to me, and actually him missing all this time. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's a shock. That's why I thought about it. I was actually on the phone with Ken, just talking about some things we're going to talk about tomorrow morning. But now we got a real big topic to talk about. And I said, you know what? Instead of just putting out a little short, let's just go. Let's just go on live and let's discuss it. And we'll give the blowout already. And like this tomorrow morning, people will have less questions, but they will definitely be a little annoyed. And
I saw the news on Twitter and then broke it. So
yes, thank you, and we really appreciate it. But the thing is that it's just worrisome because I'll tell you, they're going to be getting on Aaron Boone, man. They're going to really start blaming him that a lot of this was his fault. Too many pitches. Why did they bring in somebody when they're up 10 runs or whatever? And it'll go on and on.
I'm not listening to that garbage. You know what manager means? Fall guy for everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
you could tweak your hamstring walking up a set of stairs. It happens.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, look at Mookie Betts in his house. So what did he do? Stub his toe in the bathroom. So he did a little craziness there. So by the way, just quick scoreboard. Paul Blackburn is making his debut as a Met against the Dodgers, and he's leading 1-0 on a leadoff home run from Francisco Lindor. Leadoff homer. So the Mets lead 1-0 top four. Minnesota leads the Athletics 6-1. Padres and Giants are no score. The Rockies, they actually won a game. Let's give them a hand. Yay! Out of the 9. They won 6-4. The Brewers beat the Reds 3-2.
Yep.
The Red Sox just got nipped from the Angels 7-6. And of course, the Detroit Tigers 13 and the Chicago White Sox 1.
Did you guys did you guys watch your Job on the Mouse show today with Joe Smith and all?
I watched a little bit of it, and my phone doesn't stop. It's unbelievable between business and between family. It's just very hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did catch some of it. So especially like the beginning of the shows, the show was very good.
Yeah.
And kudos to them, and I gave them a shout out. And I also told them, if they like to come on and talk about the show in the morning, very, very happy to have them on. No problem at all. So, you could spread the word to them also.
How are they coming up with this 4 to 6 week out time for Weaver? Your hamstring injuries is dependent on the grade. Did they put the type of strain that he has?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. I have no idea. I think Nippon.
Hey, Ken. Sorry, Ken. I was sending a message, but what was it? What question again?
The reports are out that he's out for 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Me being a former pitcher, I've strained my hamstring and was down as little as 2 weeks before I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on the grade of the hamstring strain. Did they put out what grade it was?
I don't think so. The text all he said was it is.
He keeps freezing.
Great. I think it's all the thing I sent you, the update in the group chat is just hamstring. Not they didn't say anything about grade 2 or grade 1 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you came back.
whatever
Wait,
it is, usually when
but you
somebody's
came back
down
from yeah. But you came back from a hamstring, Ken, in 2 weeks. You said
Yeah, and pitching.
okay.
It was a strain. It wasn't a pull, a tear.
Oh,
So I mean, that's why I'm curious how they came up with the 4 to 6 weeks,
Mm.
because that's usually one of the more severe injuries. And
Then if this is 4 to 6 weeks, I think possibly it could be a grade 2. I don't know.
yeah,
I guess
well, he said he felt it as he was stretching out to warm up. So I mean, I don't know.
I know.
This
John,
is hard.
better now than in August, which is true.
Yeah.
Let's keep getting it out. But the Yankees, they have. I thought you thought the Dodgers were bad with as far as how many people under the IL, but the Yankees aren't far behind, and a lot of money is on that IL. So, let's see. It's only gonna put a little bit more strain on the starting pitching because they need to go more now. You have to try to give that extra inning, try to get as many outs as you can after the 5th inning, and whatever, you can get out of them, you're going to do. And I guess they're going to be replenishing that bullpen. And I bet you're going to start seeing that what the thing that I hate, the Scranton shuffle back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That I can't stand because they pit. One pitcher pitched great one day, and then the next day they're back in Scranton, and then they come back, and then they're back, and then they're back. It's like it drives you absolutely insane. I hate that Scranton shuffle. I think Ken, you would agree with me.
Well, I understand the need for it at times when you've got a pitcher who throws a lot of innings in one particular game. He's not going to be available for 3 to 4 days. That's just a body sitting on the bench. That's why they shuffle him down.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see and see how things develop and obviously take it from there. But
I don't know why this keeps freezing. I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, but you're okay now. So whatever you were saying, go ahead, say it again.
Yeah, so I think Ken and Joe, I think this if it's saying 4 to 6 weeks, and plus I don't know, I can't find the update on which kind of hamstring. So possibly if this could be a grade 2. I don't know. I just don't know because if Ken can come back in 2 weeks, then that was just a regular hamstring, or was that a grade 1 or just a regular hamstring?
It was a grade 1 hamstring strain. I ended up having to do compression sleeves on my leg, ice treatment. There was some medication. I don't remember what it was. Elevating my leg. I had to elevate my leg a crap load. I thought my knee was going to snap as much as they had my leg elevated. But I was, like I said, started working lightly after 1 week, and by the second week, I was able to come back and start throwing the way I normally had.
Yeah, but one thing's for sure, the Yankees, they're gonna milk this until he's 100%.
100%. Yep.
Yep. The Yankees, they're very, very cautious when it comes to things like this. And
if the crap hits the fan, the caution goes to the wind. Guaranteed.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, obviously the Yankees are gonna tell us, well, we have Williams, we have Cruz, we have Leiter Jr., we have Lasagna. So there's 4 legitimate guys that can close in that situation. So
you know what I can see happening is, I know that I'm not. It's too early to look at the future, but in my opinion, I think that who should be the closer in the long run for this long term. If Devin Williams doesn't come back, I think Johnny Lasagna deserves to be the closer.
Right. But the problem with Johnny, what he's showing, is after two batters, he gets in. I don't think he's had a clean inning since he's been back. He's been good, but he gets in a lot of trouble. The first two batters, boom, ground out, strikeout, and then after that, base hit, walk. He makes it very, very interesting. So I don't know if he's, the after a certain amount of pitches or what. I don't know.
We could go talk to the Pirates. Chapman's available.
Oh no!
Oh, you don't want to bring Chappie back?
No.
No way. Absolutely.
No, I'd rather take. Hold on. I would rather take the. Who's the? What's that? Who? I want the Guardians closer, but that will never happen.
Oh, he hasn't been doing all that great.
And also there's another closer I'm drawing a blank on. I forgot.
The closer on the A's?
No, yeah, Mason Miller, but the other one. Hold on.
Yeah, that's right. Chapman's with the Red Sox now.
Oh yeah, Chapman's with Red Sox. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's throwing hard too, like 102, 101.
Yeah, he always throws hard.
Stadium and they'll stink.
What about Mason Miller? Do you like Mason Miller, Ken, or no?
Nope.
No, I think he's going to. Unfortunately,
he's a Tommy John surgery fixing to happen.
So
yep.
I'm trying to think who else is out there.
NFE was mentioning there's one guy on Colorado that he likes. That saw in person. Yes,
Jake.
And maybe the Yankees can entice them and don't have to give up a whole lot for them. But if you're how you doing, Cruise Control News? Cruise.
Hey, Sean. What's up, everyone?
Cruz coming back tomorrow. He can close for now. All right. Well, thanks for joining. I appreciate that. Kyle
Finnegan from the Nationals.
The Nationals.
Yeah.
Good call, man. Good call, Cruz. I like that. Excellent.
Is a Colorado pitcher under contract?
I think he's got this season plus one.
Okay, because Cashman likes those controllable pitchers, as we know.
Yes, 100%. Sean Browning's going. Chapman is too wild.
Chapman. I don't know.
That was a joke, by the way. Remember, Chapman was the guy who said that he wasn't going to show up to practice and work out unless he was guaranteed a postseason roster slot, and they said arrivederci. So, do you really think that they're going to pull a baby like him back into the Bronx?
No, there's no way.
No, we could go out and we could bring Dave Robertson in, though.
Yep.
No, I wouldn't. I would love to have him back. Yep, Dave Robinson.
Well, if he's keeping himself in shape, which he probably, I would say, that's a great idea. But again, he's worrisome too because he pulls a lot of hamstrings, and if he comes back and he rushes,
just so long as he makes 6 weeks, we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
True. Hey, FG, how you doing? Chapman.
Hey, FG.
Chapman has never succeeded under pressure. You got that right. World Series or playoffs or regular season. He was terrible. Oh my God. I mean, he made Dave Righetti was okay, but he made Dave Righetti look like Cy Young. And Dave Righetti had his problems. So, by the way, FJ, it was nice speaking with you today, and I'm glad that your prize went out to you, and I'm very, very happy about that. Congratulations, and you'll be able to win another prize in 30 days. So,
how about Desiree too, or
No, I have not gotten in touch with Desiree. If she's listening, I need your information. I had asked the winners to put it into our email, but she never did, not yet. So whenever she's ready, all she's got to do is let me know, and I'll get it out to her. But thank you, thank you for everybody in the chat. Really appreciate you guys coming on, and Ken and Niven, thank you for like an emergency of coming on with us right now to kind of yucky news that we just heard.
I just looked up Jake Bird's contract. He's entering his first ARB year, so he's got 3 years of control, and his current salary is $745,000.
Okay, so Cashman would like that type of deals, but is he? What's his season so far stats?
Oh, I haven't looked it up. I know he's a fireballer.
Okay.
No, he definitely looked good against the Yankees. That's for sure.
Yeah, Cashman likes those 3 or he likes those pitchers that are under contract for 3 years and arbitration eligible. So I think, I mean, obviously, I think I wouldn't be surprised if they contact the Rockies for that type of pitcher.
Funny is saying Perk. What's his name? Puck.
Oh, Puck.
AJ Puck is on the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
He's on the injured list and has been there for at least 4 weeks now. That's part of the reason that Diamondbacks have been in a tailspin is because their back two guys were on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So do you think, all right, let's see this. If the Yankees reach out to the Rockies, do you think they'll ask for infielder or something, or just the pitchers?
They might ask for maybe somebody like Peraza, and not Peraza, Everson Pereira in AAA, and like this, they'll just put him in the lineup, the regular lineup. That might be worthwhile for the Rockies. They get a player who's excellent in the minor leagues and let him keep learning and hitting major league pitching from Colorado. That might be a good deal of some kind. At least it's the basis of a decent deal right there. So
you know who the Rockies would probably ask for? One of our catchers.
Yep. Yeah, that's true too. That's listen, beggars can't be choosers. If they want another bat, then they might have one. They might get one from the Yankees.
They have a couple of great catchers in the system. Obviously, Rafael Flores. But actually, speaking of, I have an update for you. Actually, when we had the event with Rafael Flores, the one he gave you a shout out at, so one of the fans came up to him, asking him So the fan was asking him, "What does activated mean?" And then, so Flores was explaining the process, how it goes, and he also said, "This is his final year until before the Rule 5 thing." So he said the Yankees need to either pick up his thing or he goes somewhere else. I think he said he told the fan that his Rule 5 thing is coming up soon for Flores. So.
I think they'll put him on the 40-man.
If he's not protected, he's going to get picked. Every catcher that we've left unprotected has gotten swallowed up from us.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen because Flores has been doing great this season, and he's a great guy to work with, and he's a hard worker. So I hope they put him on the 40-man because another catcher that that the Rockies should be interested in is Antonio Gomez from Somerset too. He's pretty good.
He's not bad either. They have a solid roster. They really do. I think it's much better than AAA. I mean,
the AAA roster is like, I don't know, it's like iffy, and plus, it's all. By the way, I think the AAA roster is like half. Some of them, obviously, I guess some of them are veterans, but it's not really deep as Somerset roster right now. So.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Again, this is might be at least we're home, and I think the Yanks will still they'll cherish. They'll be okay, but this is a blow, and I'm sure the media is going to make a huge thing about it. Oh, the Yankees just lost their closer. What are they going to do? And then they got to depend on Williams now. It's going to be the same thing. That's why it's just best keep the ESPNs and everything off, because all they're going to do and over again just tell you that. And we got to look on the bright side of these things, that the Yankees, that's why they built up it. And now they got to come through. But also, in my opinion, the starters have to give a little extra. They can't be going these four, Clark Smith, 88 pitches in the fifth inning. This has to stop. And you just go with the flow, and every pitch, every out is one less for the bullpen. That's how you got to look at it, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember, everyone, tomorrow morning, we will be here at 8:30 live shop for NY Yankee Mania, our regular Monday through Sunday show, 8:30 a.m. Of course, we will dissect any other news that comes overnight on this Weaver situation. Good question. What kind of grade is it on his hamstring?
We don't know yet.
Right. So hopefully we'll know in the morning. Also, Jason Dominguez. Hopefully we'll have more an update there, and and then see what else. I mean, it looks like Fernando Cruz will be coming back tomorrow night, which is a great.
Yep. And then Chad Sism should be coming back for the Red Sox series, I think.
Right. Jake says, I just don't think Williams can do it given the track record this year. I guess we will have to see about it. Yes, you're right, and we will. I mean, really knowing Boone, he's going to say, well, we'll see by position by position. So how they're going to do it. He's Williams. I can almost guarantee that. Knowing the way Aaron Boone thinks and what they're thinking, 100%. I don't think commit to him right now. Hey, Lou, how you doing? Lou says, what's the breaking news? Somebody want to say it?
I guess. All right. So, Lou, if you just joined, Luke Weaver is going on the IL for a hamstring injury, and he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. But we just don't know which grade hamstring is yet. But we're waiting to find out. But he is going on the IL, and he's going to miss 4 to 6 weeks. So this is like next man up now in the bullpen. So,
So it should be interesting on the developments and all on this. Ken, do you have any other topics or anything you'd like to add to?
Jonathan's got a question for you.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I will text you, Jonathan.
What was the question?
Will he be part of the morning stream tomorrow?
Oh.
So what was I going to say? So, well, look, we've been on for about 35 minutes, and this was a kind of instead of just putting out a short, everyone, I thought it was deserving to let everybody know on the spur of the moment the Yankee breaking news. I wish circumstance. Maybe the next time it'll be a big trade and somebody's coming in that we can't believe. So, we already had the bad news stream. Now let's have some good news on a surprise stream the next time. So, final thoughts before we close the stream, guys? Nippin?
No.
The season's over with. We're not going to make the playoffs. We're fine. Just had to do that, just for posterity's sake. I'm giving you the Yankee fan nation reaction right now.
Wishing wishing Luke Weaver a speedy recovery. He's going to come back strong, as we all know. But let's go Yankees. Let's start off the series right against the Guardians, and go from there. But now is next man up in the bullpen. I feel confident in the bullpen still. We got a lot of depth, obviously. So let's go. Let's do this. Come on. Let's keep it going. Let's do it. Luke Weaver will be back. He will be back before we know it. So,
hey, TC, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate
what's up,
it.
CT?
Not good news. No, it is.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was deserving of of a little talk about it and dissect it a little bit. But what's next? God knows.
Yep.
We just have to wait and see. I mean, we have 3 games coming up now against the Cleveland Guardians. We got to take. Has there been a pitching matchup yet, guys? I haven't checked.
TC, yes, there's a pitching matchup. TC Cruz is going to be back tomorrow. So my thought is that he's going to end up being the closer. However, Tanner Bybee is going to be pitching for the Guardians against Carlos Rodon.
Mm-hmm.
Bybee is 4-5 on the season. He pitched against us in April, beat us in Cleveland to a score of 3-2. That Yankee team that he faced ain't the one that we are today. So, good luck.
Yeah.
Well, that's...
And then Max Fried is pitching in the series, right?
Yep, he's pitching Wednesday.
Okay.
TC says we always get someone, then another guy goes out. It's really it's blowing. Yeah.
What's up, TC? I meant to say TC. CT's not in here, right? No.
Yeah, he's here too.
Yeah.
Hey, TC, we're going to send a Yankee scout. Get your spikes laced up and start loosening that arm.
Let's go, TC. Yep. Actually, you know what? I think Ken needs to make a comeback also. Ken.
Not at Ken's age, he doesn't. I'll be good. I'll be good for about 20 pitches, and then it's done.
We do have an update through 5 innings, mid-5th actually. The Mets are leading the Dodgers 2-0 now.
Oh my God, this is not. No, come on, man. This is not good.
What did I tell you? The Dodgers get perked up for us, and
then they play dead.
TC says I can do better than Reyes. I sure hope so. If they're sending the scout out for you, brother.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I told you the Mets are going to come to town. All of a sudden, damn Dodgers won't know how to hit. Pitchers will stink.
Well, Lou, the Mets are hot because guess what? They just Colorado Rockies 3 in a row. I mean, that's not the biggest feat in the world. Although the Yankees can't say that because they lost 1 game to them. So the Mets have the upper hand on that too. You know, I was reading somewhere today.
Maybe they should just get a steam shovel and dig a hole and bury Yankee Stadium. There's no point in having baseball in the Bronx anymore.
I don't know if you guys caught this from. I don't know if it was in what article it was, but somebody was saying that. Oh, I'm sorry. It was somebody on the MLB network saying that Dodgers series, Yankees are not good enough, and the Yankees are behind all of those 3 National League teams. The Mets are better, the Dodgers are better, the Padres are better, the Giants are better. And this Jim Bowden, he's the one who came out and said the Yankees might be good enough to win the American League, but they're definitely nowhere near good enough to win a world championship. How do you guys respond to that?
Hey, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
You missed the news that Luke Weaver is going on the IL, and we're sending scouts to TC's house to see if he's up to the snuff. And you've got a young arm too. Maybe we put you out there too.
Yeah, I'll go out there too.
TC, that is not true. Yanks just have trouble with the Dodgers. I know. Well, I mean, I'm just saying what the guy what he said on MLB Network, and
All right. I got to go, but I'll see you guys most likely tomorrow.
you got it. Good night.
All
Thanks for
right.
coming on with us, and thanks for breaking the news.
Yep.
But next
All
time, good news. Have a good night, man. Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of if no. What do you think of that statement, Ken? Do you put any credence at all to what Bowden says?
Nope.
You know, they did ask him
If he had any sense in style and management capability in baseball, he would be in somebody's front office or running a minor league affiliate, feeding into the majors. He is an announcer on a damn TV show, and not a very good one at that.
That's true.
So
That's 100%.
why would I put credence and weight into something he says? It's like Eduardo Perez when he's announcing crap for ESPN. Do you really listen to what he has to say?
Yes, I definitely don't. I'm the first one that I put the mute button on. I'll listen to anything. I'll even have it on mute, and I don't have to listen. As long as I'm watching the game, I know exactly what's going on, and I don't need for them to be talking about, oh, the Yankees lost 18-2 yesterday. So
yeah, well, you know what? They talk all this shit about the Yankees, but when the Cubs pounded the Dodgers, was that front and center on the news? Was that brought up repeatedly?
No.
Was the fact when the Dodgers got pounded last night by the Yankees that Shohei Ohtani struck out 3 times and went 0 for 4? That was like a footnote. If Judge would have struck out 3 times, it would have been front and center.
Yeah, you would have never heard the end of it.
Exactly. So you know what? They're freaking haters. I don't listen to their bullshit anyhow. Tired of it. The team is the team, and we will do just fine.
Now, while we're on now, right now, what is on the horizon for Ken? You tomorrow? Your show, play-by-play. What do you? Or is it too early to tell?
No, it's not too early. I've got to take my grandson to a movie date with his girlfriends.
Nice.
And so hence my 10 o'clock slot is going to be spent at the Cinema Cafe with 4-year-olds watching the Lilo and Stitch.
Nice.
I will be home and ready to go on the air at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon or so. Okay. I'll have my normal Tuesday hour show, and I will be calling the play-by-play tomorrow night.
Cool. Okay, so we will join you.
The game starts at 7:05. I'll be on at 7.
Sounds good.
So I'm assuming you're going to do a pregame to that.
Yes. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do a pregame, and then more than likely we'll do the postgame. If not, then we just take that into Wednesday morning with the coffee, bagels, and you, the fans, and Yankee talk. So we'll go on tomorrow, but first off, the morning show at 8:30. So everybody, please come back at 8:30, and we will dissect again of Weaver. Maybe we'll hear some news on Dominguez. The time will tell. So, and like Ken just broke, 1 o'clock, he's going to go on The Ugly Truth, and he's going to talk. He's going to have his hourly show. And then at night, we're going to have our pregame show at, I would say, 6 o'clock. We'll do the pregame at 6 o'clock, all the way up to then switching over to Ken, The Ugly Truth for the play-by-play. And of course, during the day, if there's any breaking Yankee news or any big baseball news, you will get the short, you'll get the lineups that will lead into our pregame show. So a lot to do tomorrow. Maybe get a few winks tonight. So some final thoughts, Ken, before we say nighty night.
First, I want to put a shout out to TC Steels. He's got a note out here that says, I only listen to YouTube creators like Joe, Ken, NFE, Jason, Hector, and Grace. And he says, oh, yeah, Pinstripe Chronicles. So most appreciated on that one, brother. And,
Yes, thank you very much.
We enjoy your takes. You're a pretty sharp baseball guy. You could come up more often, but, you got a life and you're out there in Cali doing your thing. So appreciate any time that you can spend with us and any inputs that you can have. Thanks.
Yes, that's very nice. That's very nice.
My takes, the Yankees are going to be fine. The season doesn't ride and fall with Luke Weaver. If I was to crap about a player being injured, it would be Aaron Judge, and it would only be Aaron Judge.
Okay. I agree with you. I definitely think that there's enough guns in that bullpen to have us survive. So I don't, and again, this is a wake up call to the starting pitching. We, listen, it's always nice to go that extra three batters. But again, obviously, if they're going to be throwing 99 pitches through the four and a third, can't do that. So if they could be economical, of course, you have these damn foul balls that I think there's more foul balls this year than I've seen the last 10 years. It's absolutely insane. More reason for Cashman to make a bullpen move or a deadline move. Yeah, it is. But the problem is, who realistically now teams are going to try to hold the Yankees ransom. The Yankees, if they had to do anything, they had to do it already. Now that there's going to be that extra player, that extra rookie, that extra anything, because they're going to say, okay, they lost their closer. So why don't we, take them to the cleaners, and then Cashman is going to back away. He's not going to go.
The Yankees aren't going to go out looking for a closer. That's a fact of life. We already have a closer, and he will be back.
If anything, it would be David Robinson, maybe. Jason has a word for you, Ken. Any word on Corbin Burns, Ken?
Apparently Burns' injury isn't as severe as they initially thought. It doesn't even look like he's going to miss his next start. They're not going to put him on the IL, so the Diamondbacks are going to be fine. And second caveat is they've got Erod coming back.
Oh, okay, all right. Do you feel that that they can make a run now once they get a little healthier? You think the Diamondbacks, worst is over, or do you think that this year they're just going to struggle?
They're not going to struggle once the back end of their bullpen shows up, and I guarantee you they're going to be looking for some middle relief arms at the deadline. They've got prospects to spare. They've got salary to spare. They're going to make moves to shore up that bullpen, and God knows what's going to happen because those guys run all day, all night, and they've got a few people in there. They're sort of built like the old Yankees, Had 4 or 5 people that could pop 20 out and a lot of line drive hitters and guys that could just run.
Hey, welcome, Dev Finch. How you doing? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm sure you must have saw Monday Night Raw tonight. So, this was unexpected for us to be on right now. So you finish Raw and you come back to what you thought was a morning show, and we'll have a morning show in just a bit. So I'm not trying to get anybody confused. I just felt that it was a good idea and talk to everybody live instead of just putting out something or say, tomorrow morning. No, it's important enough to give this a whirl. And I was very happy that Ken was able to join me, and also Mr. Nippon. So we're very, very happy for that. And Dev says, no, I'm not sleeping. You guys stay up. You guys, well, maybe we keep you up. I don't know. But again, just a big thank you. Looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow morning. Get your coffee ready and anything else you want with it. And we'll dissect all of this stuff, guys. I really appreciate you guys on a pinch that came on in the chat. Don't forget, as you're going out, press the like button. And obviously, if anybody here hasn't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And of course, The Ugly Truth with Ken. Don't forget that. When you go like, subscribe, and notifications. Very, very important for our content. And we can give you bigger and better stuff as we go on. So, again, final word, Ken, before we say goodnight. Go ahead.
Yankees are going to be fine. Let's freaking go.
You got it. It's let's go Yankees, right? Well, guys, I totally agree. We are going to we will pick this up tomorrow morning at 8:30, and we'll discuss this and the ball game in hand and anything you guys want to talk about in the stream tomorrow morning at 8:30. So for now, I say good night to everyone. Love you guys as always, and as I always say, God bless you, your families, all the creators, and everyone. And most importantly, God bless America. Good night, everyone. Let's go, Yankees. Good night, Luke Weaver. Rest up. We need you for the rest of the season. You take care, guys. Good night.